Alright, the dogs are getting some exercise or poop. Let's see the time. 2:41. Wes. Fifi. Claire. Super excited, super tired. We're gonna go on a journey. Alright guys, we're on our way to the airport now. Here are the dogs. It's like 3 in the morning. But yeah, we're just gonna go now and we'll see what happens. Wes, come on, go potty. Go potty. Alright, we're in the airport. Oh, it's down there.
Okay, let's go.
Come on. Good deal. Go man. Go. Go girl. Go man. Oh, everyone's here for our flight. No, that's Southwest. Go man. Alright, so we just had a great experience at the check-in. So at like the counter where you check in with your boarding pass, he was like, do you have your cards for your service dogs? And Claire was like, oh no, like that's not a thing, like you can't ask that, basically, yada yada. And he was just like, rude. And he was so rude, and he was like, Claire was like, and she was very nice, and she was just like, I can show you the laws if you want. And all of that, and he was like, I was a police officer for 20-something years, like I know the laws. And he was like smiling, and he was like, I just asked a question. And I was like, he was like, oh okay, when we said no about the cards. Really? So he was just really rude. So the check-in counter was pretty bad. He was really rude. Really unfortunate because I know handlers on Instagram specifically who have flown Frontier, and they were really good. And he didn't even ask like the questions. He didn't ask like what type of service dog it is, which like they're allowed to do and usually do. He just asked for our service dog cards, quote. But yeah, so it was a pretty unfortunate start, and then we got to TSA, and originally Claire and I decided that we were gonna film each other going through it, but after such a hectic check-in thing, we both just weren't feeling up to going through the hassle of asking them to film it and anything like that. So we waited online. Claire and I were on 2 separate lines, and Claire basically taught the TSA workers how to check a service dog. Like, they didn't know how, like, at first they were going to have us walk through with the dogs together, but then another employee said that the leashes are going to go off. So my lady wanted me to take him off the leash, like, unclip the leash.
Without thinking that there's so much more metal on him.
Yeah, I was like, the harness rings, like, his e-collar. And I, like, it's one thing to have a drop leash, but I don't want to unclip his leash. Is there a ghost, Wes? Okay. And so eventually, like, Claire went first, and so what we did was we just put the dogs in a downstay, obviously one at a time, and then we would call them through, and then they got a pat down by the officer. And then we had our hands, like, swabbed and tested for, I guess, like, drugs or,
Bomb
like...
residue.
Bomb residue. So, and now we're just waiting. We have about an hour until we start boarding. We're probably just gonna do some DPT, some relaxation. I'm personally not a fan of flying, and it was just a really crappy experience that we didn't really need. But yeah, so next I'm just gonna look for a pet relief station for Wes, and then we'll be boarding, and I'm gonna try to film that. Oh, good heel. Good boy. Are you excited? I'm not. everything. So happy. It's at West. Off. I got my ears.
Yay! First visit!
Us has one of those too, so we're super excited. Yeah.